just hold on my hair.
What?
Alright, I need to adjust volume here. Or do I? I don't think I do. So I think I already got my volume adjusted. Yes, I do. Sweet. So, hey guys, welcome to part 15 of Toad's Adventures. This might be the last one.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure,
Whoa.
but this might be the last.
Echo.
I need to remember what save state I used.
I'm sorry, I sound more echo as usual. Oh, there it is.
Not that one. I hear this. So I was going through so many different states there, but I don't remember which one I used.
That's why I like my fucking Android emulators, because the one I have for my Game Boy Color games, like, it's pretty easy to keep track of because it just saves the state of wherever you, like, close the app.
Oh. I just
So if you want to start from the main menu, you just go to Reset Game, and it'll bring you back to the main menu. You select your save file and shit. Other than that, if you just, like, exit the app out, it'll bring you back at the exact point, the exact screen you were. It, like, auto-saves it.
I just got
really
multiple
cool.
save states just so I can save my ass.
I believe that, the Android, yeah, that the Android, I believe, on, Google Play. If you see an emulator by them, it's probably pretty good. Like, I'm not trying to advertise, I'm not trying to sell out here, I'm just saying they make good Android emulators if you're in the market for them.
So guys, here we are going on to
And most of them are free anyway, so...
area, Battle Fortress.
Get ready for the next battle.
Shit.
I just got done playing Tekken, so... Yeah. And I got done playing with Lee, so...
My armor doesn't work, what the hell?
Well, I need to fucking use Lee more in Tekken. Like, I need to make him my main, because he is, like, one of the best characters. And, like, I should like him because he started out as a clone of Law. Like, the only thing he didn't have is the spin kick, which he has his own variation on the spin kick. It's harder to do, it still works. But, yeah, I need to fucking, like, train more with him, because he could be my main, my second main if I, like, put a lot of work in. Not to mention, he's fucking cool, he looks cool, and all of his endings are hilarious. Especially his, 1 in 5, his 1 in 6,
in this place.
and his 1 in Tag Tournament 2 is really good, too. I didn't mention Tekken 4 because I kind of prefer the Japanese one. And he's, like, actually has a Japanese voice actor. Because as of, like, 5, and really, yeah, as of 5, Tag Tournament 2 is when they really, finally, like, became completely dedicated to. But starting with 5, most characters spoke in their native tongue, which is really cool touch. The only difference is being Christy and Eddie, who do not speak. What language do they speak in Brazil? Portuguese? Yeah, it's Portuguese.
Might be.
I listen to enough Sepultura, I should know that. But, it's a Brazilian metal band. They're fucking awesome. But,
You should.
yeah, but they don't do that until I think Tekken Tag Tournament 2. They still both speak English. Well, I know Eddie does. I don't know if Krista probably does too. But
God. Ow.
And like by that logic, King should speak Spanish, but instead they just give him like tiger roars. Because he's got like the tiger mask on his head, or is he a cougar? I don't know. I'm not good with big cats. Speaking of big cats, what the fuck kind of cat is Big the cat? What is Blaze, for that matter?
I don't really know.
You know what? Gaijin Goomba's wife needs to do that. Or Game Theory. One or the other. Because Gaijin Goomba's wife, Aki, like, she has a series on his channel where she talks about, like, video game animals and, like, their real-life counterparts. Like, I like to see her do a thing on the Sonic characters. Or Game Theory. Because they already did one video about that. They already did one video, like, saying, like, what all the different Sonic characters would be. But I would like to see, like, another one. Like, it's so fucking many different Sonic characters. It would be kind of cool to see, like, you know, what specific breeds they were and shit. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
And some of them are easy, like, you know, the, God, what are they called? The birds. The group of birds. What are they called?
Flickies?
No, like the bird, like Sonic character people. They're in the, like, the Riders games.
Oh, there's,
No, I know their names, but they're like a group, and I forget what the group name was. Babylon Rogues.
There we go.
I can't believe I knew that. Sonic Wiki. I must have seen that on Sonic Wiki or something. But, yeah. Or Flipnote, because Flipnote Nintendo had a pretty big Sonic fan base, too. Speaking of that, okay, I'll talk about part of this. Actually, no, fuck, I'll just talk about the whole thing today. I watched a video earlier this morning about, it was basically, since Mario Maker is so cool, what other game should have a Maker, right? Sonic was on there.
You know it.
Yeah, but guess what, well, number one was just to make, like, an even better version of Mario Maker with, like, more pro tools. But guess what number two was, R?
Mega Man?
Yeah, and guess what his reasoning for it was?
What?
Duh! That's literally what he said. He just went, duh! Because it's so obvious. Like, you could have just as many, like, palette swap options. I mean, hell, you could make an X game. You could make a classic game. I mean, it's a pretty simple game. It's like screen by screen, pretty similar to Mario.
Yeah.
It's been around forever, so you have plenty of enemies and pieces to work with. I mean, shit. It's been around almost as long as Mario. Came out, like, what, 1 or 2 years later?
I think so.
Like, 87, I believe, is when Mega Man 1 came out. It was 86 or 87. I want to say it was 87, though. But, because Mario came out, like, 84 or 85. All the good games came out before I was well, I can't say that because Earthbound Chrono Trigger came out a year after I was born, so I can't say every game came out before I was born. But a lot of them did.
Well, my favorite 2D Sonic game came out about a year before I was born. Darn it. No, wait.
I think Twisted Metal 1 came out a year.
62 days, I believe.
Hey, Twisted Metal 1 came out
for my birthday.
495. I looked it up and I know Tekken 1 came out in 94. Was that Tekken 2? I'm gonna drive myself insane with this shit. But I know, like, the two best RPGs ever made came out a year after I was born, so I'm happy with that. And shut up, Final Fantasy fanboys. I haven't played that many, so don't get on my case, okay? I haven't played 7. I haven't played 6. The only ones I played are 3 and 4. Okay, so back up.
Yeah, Kansas got a chance.
And I'll go ahead and say 4 was really fucking good. I love the shit out of 4. I wish my DS worked so I could beat it. Same with Chrono Trigger. Which, go ahead and hate on me, I could never fucking beat Labos. And I'm talking about, like, the first time. Like, to get, like, the first ending, I could never beat Labos. So, you know, go ahead and laugh. But, like, that boss is fucking hard. I did beat Earthbound, though. So. It was the shit. And I have seen an LP of Chrono Trigger all the way through, so I do know how, like, the main ending ends. I don't know all the other New Game Plus endings. I think the only game I've gotten, like, every New Game Plus ending in is Star Fox Command, because that 90% of that game is New Game Plus. Because, like, it'll take you, like, 3 or 4 hours to get through the main game, if that. And the rest of it is just, like... Because you gotta beat it once to unlock the branching paths, because, like, you're on a linear track the first time. You can only go where the game wants you. But after you beat it that first time, you unlock options, and you choose different paths to go. And, that's how you get all the different endings. And I have all the endings on my Star Fox Command card. And you know, it's a solid game. People don't realize that Star Fox never went to shit. They just went to not as good as the one everyone remembers. Okay, like with Sonic, you can argue that, yeah, they made bad Sonic games. Okay?
Yeah,
you can't deny
I'll
that.
even agree with
Or, you're a huge Sonic fan. You can agree with that.
Yes.
So there you go. Then again, like, he's the most sane. Like, we don't see this guy making Sonic Dreams collection, so he's one of the sane ones.
What the hell? Let me get back up there.
But, yeah, like, Star Fox Command was good. I heard Assault was pretty decent. I mean, it, you know, had its moments, but it was pretty decent. Adventures, I've been watching LP of it, and it looks okay. I mean, I see a lot of problems with it, but it doesn't look like a terrible game. I mean, you could definitely tell it wasn't originally a Star Fox game, but, you know, they did what they could.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, it's like you're trying to fucking... Like, you're trying to compare silver to gold. Like, no matter how bright and shiny the silver is, it's never going to be gold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Star Fox 64 is such a landmark, such a legend. Like, it's such a gold standard for the series in the genre that it's hard to fucking compare anything to that. And, like, Star Fox Zero looks really good, but people are already complaining, oh, it's just Star Fox 64 again. And I'm like, isn't that what you wanted? Because everyone on all these other Star Fox games are, oh, it's not as good as Star Fox 64. Then they make a game that is very similar to it with a bunch of new stuff that actually looks pretty cool. And they're like, oh, it's too much like Star Fox 64. And I'm just sitting here like, really? Like, really? You've been bitching about wanting Star Fox 64 2 this long, and they're finally doing it, and you're going to get all butthurt. Like, really? Like, I think it looks good. I think Star Fox Zero looks really fucking good. Like, and when I saw it at E3, I was like, okay, this is going to be a good game. One on the subject. This is just going to be the Nintendo rant episode, so bear with me, R.
Alright, dude.
Okay, Metroid Prime Federation Force. Let's just get this out there. It does not need to be canceled. Calm your tits. Okay, that's my opinion on that. Is it the Metroid Prime we want? No, it's not. We want we want Metroid Prime 1 again. Let's be honest here. That was the best one. We want that again. Well,
Oh god.
they're giving us a nice little spin-off in the same universe. I mean, like, what? I mean, you didn't see anyone bitch about Metroid Prime Hunters. And this game is, like, kind of the same thing. A multiplayer-oriented Metroid game. But everyone's butthurt because you're not playing as Samus. Like, oh, well. Can they just make a spin-off? I ain't saying the game looks amazing. I ain't saying it's gonna be the next big step in Metroid. I'm just saying it's just a fun little multiplayer spin-off. Like, why is everyone getting butthurt? Just let it happen. No one said shit about Metroid Prime Pinball. Like, they made a Metroid Prime Pinball game and everyone fucking loved it. And here they go, they're actually making another Metroid Prime FPS style game. And everyone's like, no, cancel it. This is bullshit. I'm pretty sure anyone who saw fucking early footage of Other M could tell it was probably going to bomb, but no one said anything then. And people are still debating over that game. So, yeah. Here's the thing, the video game community is awesome, but like sometimes the fanboys can get a little too fucking
Carried away.
Carried away, greedy. Yeah. And I'm glad no one said anything about crap. I'm legit mad at myself. I forgot what the fucking next Zelda game, the 3DS one, is called. Triforce Heroes? I think that was it. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Three Swords. Because that's what it is. It's not 4 swords, it's 3 swords. 3 swords with costumes. And again, I wouldn't really count this as a main series Zelda game. I'd see this as a multiplayer-oriented spin-off that actually looks pretty fun. So, I'm not... Speaking of spin-offs, give us the fucking Tingle games. I want to play them just because of how weird they are. Especially the second one, because it's a fucking dating sim.
Yep.
No, you know what the second Tingle game is? It's Tingle plus a dating sim plus Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god.
That's what the second game is. That is like the most accurate description I could possibly give. I mean, the first one is weird and shit, but like at least it's like, you know, more Zelda-ish. But the second one is just like the most random bullshit anyone could come up with. I swear to God, with the weird shit Japanese people come up with sometimes, I swear there must be LSD in the water or something. For God's sakes, they made a game called LSD. LSD Dream Emulator on PS1. They made a fucking game called LSD. I mean, shit. Any other games I want to rant about while I'm on this subject? Let's see, I talked about Zelda. I kind of talked about Mario, which I don't know where they're going to take it next, but Mario Maker was a genius idea. Oh, also another thing recently, they stated that the Nintendo Directs are going to continue. No word on who's going to replace Iwata. I'm thinking it's either going to be the new president, whose name I already forget. Like, I looked up his name and I already forgot. I literally Wikipedia'd the fucking dude to find out more about him, and I forgot his fucking name. Because I'm terrible with names, and I'm really bad with foreign names. But I say it's either going to be Reggie or the new president. Because like Reggie Fils-Aimé, like next to Iwata, is basically the face of Nintendo.
Hmm.
Like Reggie, Iwata, and Miyamoto. And since Reggie already speaks fluent English and everything, I'd say he'd probably be the one.
Hmm.
Like for worldwide, they probably like just have him speak in English and put subtitles under for Japanese. That's what I think they're going to do. Because like next to Iwata, like he's the most recognizable because he's the American president. So I say it's probably going to be him. And as for Mario games, I say Mario Maker is a good idea. Not sure what they're going to do next. I'd like to see something different, though. I'd like to see something along the same lines as Mario Galaxy, and not as in Mario in space, but as in a fresh idea based on the old like 3D Mario game formula. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, because if they were just going to make another Mario Galaxy, Sega would just probably copy of it and make it Sonic Colors 2.
You know they did make a Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, there actually was a Mario. I've never played it, but I've heard it's basically just the same game.
Oh.
And it's probably not as good as Mario Galaxy 1 because I love the Mario Galaxy 1 is probably definitely my favorite 3D Mario. If you put the 2D in there, I don't know. Like 3's pretty good, but the original New Super Mario Bros. On DS is really good. But
Oh God.
it's tough to really decide. But they've already said what they want to do with the new Zelda. Like do it more open world, less linear, more exploration. All good ideas. I'm supportive of this, so the new Zelda's probably gonna be good. Fairfax looks good. Surfax Zero looks good. Okay, there's this one series I like. I've only played one game in the series, but I really loved it. And it would be amazing if it came back, but now it looks like they're just shoehorning it into Mario Kart. Fucking F-Zero. How many times do I gotta say I want F-Zero GX2? How many times do I gotta say it? Because I fucking love the shit out of F-Zero GX.
I don't know how many times you have to say that already to me.
That game is fucking amazing. It is like one of the best racing games ever fucking made, and I'm terrible at racing games. I don't play them much. Like Mario Kart and F-Zero is pretty much it.
And if you consider car combat.
Thinking, don't say Twisted Metal because that's car combat. That's a completely different genre. Though the battle mode in Mario Kart, I could see where they might have gotten some inspiration from that for car combat because the basic idea of if you've ever played Balloon Battle in Mario Kart, the basic idea is pretty similar. It's basically hit the other car with weapons till they're dead. Except in Mario Kart, you have 3 hits, which are your balloons. And in Twisted Metal, you have a life bar. It's like it's very similar, and like people look at me funny when I say Mario Kart the battle mode in Mario Kart's like Twisted Metal, but if you think about it on its fundamental level, it is. Because you're in a small arena with other obstacles and other cars, and you're all trying to like be the last man standing and take out all the other cars. The weapons and like the health system and characters may be completely different, but the basic idea is like similar.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hell, I used to sit there all fucking day and just play battle mode on Mario Kart DS by myself. Like, I'd be there like all night just playing random battle mode and that. Mario Kart DS is best Mario Kart. Like, you can fucking like argue with me all day. Comments, but Mario Kart DS is the best Mario Kart that they have made. Fucking love that game. Another reason why I wish my DS worked. Oh, speaking of DS, when we start Mega Man tomorrow, I gotta talk about the game that got away. You know which one I'm talking about.
I think so, yeah.
I gotta talk to him about that. I'll get to that tomorrow. Yeah, there needs to be a new F-Zero. Like, come on.
I'll go from here.
Also,
There's a path up there.
let me talk about Pokemon. I'm glad they took a break from the main series this year. And that's good. They're probably going to put out Pokemon Z next year. It's looking very strong that Pokemon Z is coming next year. Like, we've already got like 4 or 5 new Zygarde forms. They're calling the next part of the anime X, Y, and Z. We're getting Pokemon Z next year. It's happening. Pokemon Fighters. Yes, all of my yes. It's about time we got a Pokemon fighting game. And even if this game sucks, it opens the door for more attempts at a Pokemon fighting game in the future. So, just this existing gives me hope for an awesome Tekken Pokemon hybrid, which this is supposed to be. Like, I can't fucking wait to learn more about that. But, I don't know how I feel about, like, the sudden influx of free-to-play Pokemon mobile games. Don't know if that's a blessing or a curse yet. It's still kind of early. This Pokemon Shuffle just came out on Android. I haven't played it yet. It's free to play, so if I want to play it, I can play it, but I haven't gotten it yet. But, and there's been some other apps popping up, and Pokemon Go, which is basically, it's like a weird Pokemon VR thing they're doing. As long as they don't like try to shoehorn the main series with a bunch of free-to-play bullshit, I'm okay with it. As long as they stick to spin-offs like made for Android games, I'm fine. As long as they don't try to shoehorn free-to-play bullshit into the main series, I can live with it. As long as they don't shoot in like free-to-play bullshit and like excessive DLC into Nintendo games, period, I'm cool with it. Like how they're doing it now is fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, one more series, Mega Man. Okay, first off, you know how I mentioned Mega Man Maker earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Or, you know what, just bring back Mega Man Unlimited. Or Universe. One of those is a fan game, and one of them was basically what would have been Mega Man Maker. Just resurrect that idea. Add more just rip off Mario Maker, but do it with Mega Man. Okay, just do that. Literally do Mario Maker with Mega Man down to a T. Okay, just do that. First off. And I don't know where to go from there. Just make that. I want that right now. Because we're already getting a new Mega Man game if Mighty No. 9 ever fucking comes out. The delays with that. I want that so bad. I want a new Mega Man. Mega Man. The Super Fighting Robot. I need Twisted Metal too, but I don't know how fucking likely that's gonna be. But yeah, I don't know. They're still putting Sweet Tooth and shit. He was just in Rocket League, so maybe.
Wait, he was
He
in
was,
Rocket League?
yeah, not him, not the character, but the car was. Like his ice cream truck was a car you could get.
Huh.
And they're still making DLC, so they might put more Twisted Metal cars in there.
Hmm.
But,
I hope they put Roadkill in there. Or Shadow.
I mean,
I
the
know.
last Twisted Metal game, I think it sold okay. I mean, it got like average to great. It got average to good reviews. Like everyone either loved it or was like, it's pretty good. Like it got decent reviews and people liked it. I mean, and there's obviously a fan base for Twisted Metal still, and car combat in general.
Yeah.
Like I want to see car combat games in general make a comeback because. Like there was 2 periods where they were big in the 90s, the mid to late 90s when Twisted Metal 2 and Carmageddon and all those games came out. That was the height of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Twisted Metal 3 and 4 came out and it died down a bit. But then you had a resurgence in like 2001, 2002 with Twisted Metal Black. Because after that, you had a bunch of car combat games like WWE, Crush Hour. I'm not saying all these are good, but I'm just saying they existed. Cell Damage. What? Tons of others I'm forgetting. Like car combat, like never really like. And then after that, like we got the PSP Twisted Metal, and we got the PS3 one and like the PS2 version of the PSP one, but like after the PS3 one, like that's all we really seen from car combat. I mean, there is a new Carmageddon in the works because like my friend Har, he's a huge fan of that series.
Yeah, I love that.
And he's been
series.
keeping up, and apparently they are working on a new one.
Like, Carmageddon is my one go-to shop for the spot for Carmageddon. Wait, what?
Car combat, I know what you're going.
Thank you.
Me, it's Twisted Metal, which really the only car combat games I have are Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8. Which, that's a fun game, but it's weird, and I think it's glitchy, my copy of it, so I don't know. But yeah, I'll always love Twisted Metal. There's a bunch of other car combat games that got made in the 90s and early 2000s, but Twisted Metal is always going to be my fave. And I'd love to see it make a comeback. Which it already did. And like it sold well and people liked it, but it didn't like have the impact that like Twisted Metal Black and Twisted Metal 2 did. Where those games basically one kick-started the genre and the other was a renaissance of it. Whereas the PS3 Twisted Metal, it came out, people liked it, but that was just it. Like, it came out and it sold well, people liked it, and then it just kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Man, I want to see that series. Have we beat Tales Adventures yet? Because I've just been rambling for what I feel. It feels like hours.
Not yet, because I'm not quite sure where to go.
Where the hood at?
Oy, oy, oy.
I'm just gonna give it to you.
So guys, looks like I'm going to need to leave.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Because I'm not sure which way to go to next. So I'll have a look in the video that I've been watching and figure out where to go to next.
Blood on my hands because I got no remorse. There's blood on my dick because I fucked a corpse.
What?
I'm just sitting here
quoting DMX lyrics.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know why.
So guys, fly into the like button if you guys enjoyed. And next time, it'll be the finale. So guys, see you in the next one.